Our top story check today takes us to Puerto Rico, where culture came together at the International Artisan Fair, an event celebrated in Old San Juan, Puerto Rico, with some 160 artists from 20 different countries. Our Francis Felix was there and brings us more.
We are here in Cuartel Vallaja in Old San Juan in the Puerto Rican International Artisan Craft Fair, which reunites 100 local artisans and 60 international artisans from places like India, Mali, El Salvador, Costa Rica, among others. An artisan fair of cultural brotherhood throughout art and crafts is what best describes the 8th edition of the International Artisan Craft Fair. The public, tourist families will enjoy this event that includes music, artisan workshops, and an opportunity to meet people from many countries. Now before Christmas, they can also buy beautiful gifts that represent the culture of each country. One of the organizers of the event spoke with us about the meaning of having artisans from countries all over the world.
The cultural exchange is very prominent because they share techniques and what materials they use, and they share knowledge about how they can make their craft that they do. There's gonna be also workshops for kids on Saturday, so there's gonna be painting with artisans that are gonna do some workshops on the stage, and we're gonna end the closing of the events with La Orquesta de Cuerda de Puerto Rico. So you are welcome to come and enjoy the fair with us.
We walked and visited some artisan spaces. Usman Massina is from Mali. He told us why he fell in love with the island.
I figured out that I found out that it is attached culturally. It's very attached to Africa. So I love that, and that made me welcome to here, and it made me feel like home. That's why each feria I don't want to miss. We have traditional pieces with different techniques that are all done in Africa, and we do it in our traditional way, in our ancient way. Every single piece here is hand curved and then set there and fused. It's a fusion process. This is a very ancient pendant from my tribe, Fulani tribe, and you can see this all around the museum around the world. It's called Dola. Yeah, so it is done exclusively by us, the Fulani jewelers, and in Africa, in Mali.
Edwin Herena is a local artisan that has been 30 years working with clay. He studied pottery, and it's also a musician that decided to create flutes out of clay.
Overall, just to show a little bit of our traditions, and also when it's so in danger of disappear completely after it, because not too many people are dedicated to make music out of clay. So I feel very happy about it, and to show everyone that this is part of our roots and of our traditions.
Artisan fairs are part of the Puerto Rican traditions. Events like this ones make Christmas even a more special holiday here in the island. Reporting from Old San Juan, Puerto Rico, Francis Felix.
All right, thanks so much, Francis. In the meantime, government has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Frankfurt Zoological Society in access financial support to improve the functioning of the country's protected areas system. The MOU with the international NGO, which works to conserve wildlife and ecosystems with a focus on protected areas and wilderness areas, will last for a period of 5 years. Foreign Secretary in Guyana's Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Robert Persaud, who was also chair of the Protected Areas Commission Board, acknowledged that there were already systems in place to protect and conserve marine and land areas. But he said the terms of this MOU will see Guyana receiving assistance in the strengthening and capacity building of these systems.
It's unique in the sense that we have an external partner working with us in a particular area, and as in Kanuku Mountain, but also looking at ways in which we can also build the entire protected area system in terms of our capacity and ability to properly manage.
And a top official of the Frankfurt Zoological Society highlighted the importance of Guyana maintaining a protected areas system.
Protected areas play a fundamental role of any national biodiversity strategy. We think they are a main pillar of conserving long-term healthy ecosystem and also the ecological function we need, for instance, for our food security and climate stability.
And switching gears now, it is that time of year again. Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, and Christmas all happening over the next few weeks. No matter the holiday you celebrate, this time can definitely be stressful. So One Caribbean News' Emily Matson has more from a licensed therapist on how you can manage holiday stress.
It's a season of joy, but holidays can also bring stress.
Whether you're someone who loves the holidays, you dread them, or you're somewhere in between, I think we can all agree that it does bring up a lot of different feelings.
Licensed therapist Jody Baumstein says you can manage holiday stress by tuning in and acknowledging how you feel.
We know that stress will find its way out. So we want to stop and really slow down and pay attention to what we feel, and also notice that there might be shame or judgment attached to it, and we want to get rid of that.
Baumstein says if certain holiday traditions are causing added stress, change them or ditch them altogether. This season, give yourself permission to set realistic expectations. She says setting boundaries is also critical in helping to manage stress.
For you, that might mean that you say no to certain activities. Maybe you and your family have a certain limit, and when you reach that, you don't take on any other things.
Being mindful can help ease anxiety. Baumstein says to use healthy coping skills, slow your breathing, and use your senses to bring you into the present moment. It's also important to appreciate all the good in your life.
We know that when we practice gratitude, it improves our psychological well-being, it improves our overall health, both mental and physical health.
Emily Matson reporting.
And the therapist says it's also okay to accept help from other people, especially if you are hosting a family gathering. Allow others to pitch in who can help take some of that burden off of you.